But I don't know what happened that I guess I was up. It was like 11 something at night, and I was talking to somebody. I wasn't ready for dating, but I was talking to somebody who happened to be an old friend, and he wanted to meet. I think almost 2 months had passed, or 2.5 months. It was gonna be heading to 3 months, I believe. And yeah, he said, "Oh, hey, like we should go out because I remember I had a crush on you, blah blah blah." And then I told him, you know what, I'm not looking for anything serious, or even boyfriend, or even I told him straight out, or even fooling around. I just came out of a relationship. All I want is just friends, just to have fun in a way that we can laugh, we can hang out, we can, just be adventurous, like those type of friends. Like, no, I understand, we don't have to rush anything, and it's fine, I get it. And yeah, we were gonna go out, I think on the weekend. I'm not sure, to the movies or to the park, I forgot. And then I messaged him. It was like 11:30 at night, so I messaged my son's dad. I'm like, hey, what are you gonna have Nico for this weekend and this day? It's like, oh, yeah. I'm like, okay. And he messaged me back a couple minutes ago. Like, oh, may I ask, why are you still up? Because it was kind of late at night, and I had to work the next day really early. And I'm like, oh, because I'm already talking to somebody. He's like, oh, with a dot dot dot. I'm like, yeah, it's actually kind of nice, because that's why I was asking you, what were you gonna do? Because I'm ready to date. And I know he didn't reply back. He didn't reply back, and that time I never went out with this guy, because he literally, as the day passed, oh my god, this guy was just pressuring me for him and my son to meet. And I'm like, nope, nope. He kept pressuring me, and I'm like, you know what? I don't need this. Like, no, no. Even though we were friends before, it's like, no. My son, I am overprotective when it comes to my son, especially when it comes to him meeting other guys. I'm like, no. So I stopped talking to him, and um, little by little, my sorry, it was just, I'm on the field. Little by little, we were talking again, and yeah, I guess we went back with each other. I don't I think like my mom did not like that or something. I cannot remember correctly. He started looking for places so we can live with each other again, because him and Chloe, they ended up badly. So he ended up living with his brother for like 2 weeks or so. And yeah, we finally got a place together. And the reason I took him back is because, even though I wasn't 100% confident with myself, I was gaining the confidence by which I hadn't taken him back. Because I took him back because I loved them, I wanted us to be together again. And I literally told myself, I remember telling myself, like, dang, I'm not happy with myself. Like, I'm not 100% happy. I still need to work on myself. And I'm like, no, I want him, and he's asking me to come back. What happens if once I'm 100% ready, he already has found another girl? Like, no, I'm gonna take him back. I literally thought that to myself, so I took him back. I guess I was being selfish in a way. Um, sorry. Yeah, I was being selfish in a way, and I took him back, which I knew shouldn't have. And yeah, we were okay at first, but the same thing happened. like literally within a month or so. Literally within a month or so, I started noticing the same thing. Him very distant, him not talking to me, very dry, very serious, very short worded answers or statements. And I automatically knew. I'm like, it's happening again. One morning I was making food and he left early. He left like at 8 or 9 something in the morning. I'm like, and I already knew. And I told him with a very sad tone, I'm like, where are you going? And he's like, oh, I'm going. He just invented the limmiest excuse because it just didn't make sense. And I forgot what he said. And I literally looked at him and I smiled. And I'm like, oh. And like, okay, bye. And I'm like, and he left. Literally 5 minutes later or so.